Hello my dear cat lovers. I have been observing many cat owners for a long time, and whenever I have the opportunity to talk to someone among my friends or acquaintances who has a cat, I ask them the same question: why did they decide to get a cat? And you know, everyone's answers are very different, so people's expectations from cats are completely different. If we go back to the origins, when a person first decided to have a cat, which was somewhere around 9,000 years ago, it is believed that he most likely kept it for mercantile purposes. It was advantageous for a person to have a cat live near him, to destroy rodents and to preserve the harvest. But after some time, people began to value cats not only for their excellent hunting abilities. For example, did you know that in ancient Egypt, cats were highly revered and almost considered deities? And of course, now, in the modern world, few people keep a cat for catching mice. So what expectations do we have for our furry friends? And in reality, the most common answer that I have heard when asking why someone decided to get a cat is for love, as an equal companion. Perhaps this is the best goal, when there are no expectations placed on the cat and it simply lives with the person. But what about when certain expectations are already placed on the cat even before it arrives? For example, I often hear that people get cats instead of another animal. This can be either instead of another cat that has passed away or instead of a dog. Let's first talk about when a cat is chosen instead of a dog. Often, people dream of having a dog, but they don't have the opportunity because walking a dog requires more effort. Keeping a cat at home is much easier. And then people make the decision to get a cat instead of a dog. And here there can be a great disappointment, because a cat is not a dog. Therefore, if you want a dog, I believe you should get a dog. People who want a dog are expecting a different kind of connection, and a cat reacts and behaves differently with its owners. So, to avoid disappointment, get a dog. The second scenario is when a cat has died and they get a second cat as a replacement. They try to get a similar breed, coat color, and overall appearance as the old cat. It's very sad because they already have certain expectations for the new cat and start comparing and getting upset that the new cat is not like the previous one. In the end, they are not accepting a new animal. Therefore, you need to understand that you are not getting a replacement, but a completely new cat with its own personality and characteristics. Another common situation is when people get a cat for their child. The child wants a pet, or they treat the cat like a toy. In general, I believe that animals and children are very good together, and I even have a video where I talk about how cats positively impact children. You can find a link to it in the description. But the disappointment here may lie in the fact that not every cat will want close contact with a child. They expect the cat to obediently and playfully interact with the child, but instead, the cat scratches and bites, and does not let the child approach it. Therefore, always get a cat for yourself first and foremost. Well, the final reason that I rarely hear is that people get a cat to keep mice out of their home. And here, the disappointment is that not every cat can catch mice, and not all cats have the ability to do so. Many cats are even afraid of rats. So, if you want a cat specifically to catch mice, you should get a kitten that lived with a mother who knows how to catch mice and was able to teach it. And if you got a kitten from a warm, cozy apartment where neither its mother nor grandmother have seen or heard of a mouse in years, be prepared that it may not meet your expectations. Although, of course, there are always exceptions. Those are generally all the main expectations and realities that I have encountered from people about cats. I want to say that the most important thing is that you love the cat and accept it for who it is, with its own character. And if your expectations of your cat do not match reality in some way, simply accept the fact that it is not obliged to meet your expectations. The most important thing is love, and with the right approach, you can gradually get what you expected. Love or games, and maybe one day it will even bring you a little mouse. I hope you found this video interesting and you will subscribe to my channel and of course, like this video. Thank you and see you soon.